Okay, so today I'm gonna start with my instrument check ride review for my instruments. The first thing I'm gonna start is with the human factors. What is hypoxia? Hypoxia is a lack of sufficient oxygen in the blood tissue or cells. It's a state of oxygen deficiency in the body. It's caused by extreme temperatures, breathing air at highest altitudes, and insufficient supply of oxygen. Other causes is flying a non-pressurized aircraft above 10,000 feet without supplemental oxygen. Symptoms of hypoxia. You have blue fingernails and lips. Is cyanosis, headache, impaired judgment, euphoria. There's also 4 types of hypoxia: hypoxic hypoxia, hypemic hypoxia, stagnant hypoxia, and toxic hypoxia. They are all basically the same. The symptoms are the same. Hypoxia is painless, so that means that you don't feel pain when you're getting hypoxia. It's also the increase of altitude. The molecule of oxygen in ambient air get farther apart. What this means, like, as we climb, the molecules of the air spread, so our body is breathing less oxygen, because higher altitudes they spread. Okay, hypoxia is the most common encountered in aviation and occurs in the lung level. Call it altitude hypoxia also. Its pressure, oxygen decreases as we go to altitude. Hypemic hypoxia is reduce the ability of the blood to carry oxygen. It's anemia. Could be the reasons. Could be anemia. Could be the hemoglobin abnormalities. The most common cause of this type of hypoxia is the carbon monoxide, because when it's breathed, when the exhaust system of the airplane malfunctions, could be a leak or could be crack, that causes hypoxia. Stagnant hypoxia, this is on the circulatory level. The sufficient oxygen cannot get to the body tissues. Also occurs when the body is exposed to cold weather conditions. It's toxic hypoxia. It's at the cell level. Even if there's an adequate supply of oxygen, the cells are unable to carry or to accept the oxygen. What can cause this could be alcohol or narcotics, drugs. So that's what hypoxia is. Okay, I'm gonna continue with hyperventilation. Condition in which the respiratory rate is abnormally increased. Excessive rate and deep of respiration, which is really like you're breathing too fast. You don't control your breathing, like normal breathing. You're like, what causes tachycardia, reduced blood pressure, visual impairment, diseases, headache and weakness, rapid. What you feel is gonna be a rapid breathing, decrease in judgment, decrease in mentation. You also have this kind of panic feeling because you're breathing too much breathing. Posing another threat to fly safety. You're becoming not a problem. You're becoming not safe to fly. What can you do to get back to your normal state? You can breathe on the back, talk, make the person talk or try to talk. And breathe normal. Try to, if you feel, because you're gonna feel like you're, okay, relax. That's what you can do. Dehydration. It's absence of fluids in the body. Symptoms: you have headache, you have sleepiness, you have fatigue. The only way to prevent the dehydration is just drink water. Well, you drink 2 to 4 quarters of water a day, or 8 glasses of water. Fatigue. Loss of power or capacity to respond to situation. You feel like weariness, tiredness, just like, God, I don't want to do anything. It's just like, I would prefer to be sleeping at my house. Alcohol. 8 hours from bottle to throttle with a 0.04% of BAC, blood alcohol concentration. If you're hangover, you need to wait 24 hours until all the symptoms disappear. Pilots more susceptible to disorientation and hypoxia. When you drink, you are more susceptible to get hypoxia. That's what happened with the alcohol. It's 8 hours from bottle to throttle, 24 hours if you are with the symptoms of a hangover, headaches. You need to wait 24 hours until all disappears. Drugs or medication. So that's tough part. There's I'm just gonna pass on that one. Carbon monoxide is formed by the incomplete combustion of carbon-containing materials such as aviation fuel, associated with headaches, diseases, fatigue, and death. In aviation, exhaust system failure can result in carbon monoxide exposure. This could be the cause of an accident. The thing with the carbon monoxide is no smell, yes, no color, so you don't know when you're getting carbon monoxide. So that's a really important thing that you need to be aware of it.